Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this T10 between the Rajasthan Ravens and the Chennai Cup.
Well, it's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match, but it might just favour the team putting the pads on first.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Not the widest delivery I've ever seen, but called nonetheless. Those are the first runs of the innings.
Waiting.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Wait on.
What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Wait.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field. Over. The Super Kings are 6 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Edged.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Bolt from the north end.
Yep, yep. Keepers!
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah, yeah.
Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 35 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Wait. Yeah.
Good return there, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. No, no, no!
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah, yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Wait. Yeah.
Taken! A really good one too.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Ali won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep. Keepers end.
4 runs added there. The Super Kings are 39 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah. Bowler's end.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Out! Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Catch it. Yeah.
Great shot.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Catch it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah!
Taken. Good catch too, low to the ground.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Yep.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait on.
Well directed short ball. Did well to keep that down.
17 runs added there. The Super Kings are 100 for 4. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That brings up the 50 partnership for these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Samson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Sharma will be disappointed with that delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Yeah.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard.
Chennai Carbons.
They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Misses everything.
That was a slow delivery. Played too early, straight through to the keeper.
Bowled him. Beauty, absolute beauty.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
5 runs in that over. The Super Kings are 136 for 6. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have been set a target of 152 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Yeah.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Butler comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yes.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Too full, got what it deserved.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Ballers in.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
End of the over. The Royals are 14 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Edge, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
4 runs added in that over. The Royals are 18 for none. Ali, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Ballers in.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Going with spin now.
Yes.
Good bit of timing there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nicely played.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball, and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Quick onto that in the infield. Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Waiting. Wait.
18 runs added there. The Royals are 46 for none. Ali from the north end. Edge, what a ball! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Thick edge! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, They now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
Huge edge.
Yes, keeper.
A couple on offer here. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Royals are 58 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Nice shot.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Time that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Butler shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Massive edge.
And it brings up the batsman's half-century.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Butler has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next
Right.
ball on its merits.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
No change to the decision, and the review is lost. They thought there were two noises.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yes.
Waited on it. Great shot down to third man. Should be four.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Butler is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Wait.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Nicked it! Big appeal. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yes.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, unless the bowling goes completely awry.
Catch it.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Sampson shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
just about timed that perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it.
Super catch.
Oh, yeah.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Hetmeyer, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
The batsman brings up their century.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all. That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game.